Okay, it's time to plant some garlic. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna break apart all these cloves from my best heads. And my buddy grows monster garlic, so breaking apart that one. And then I'm gonna soak them in some fertilizer, which I will show you. And then we'll plant. So here we go, I'm gonna bust them apart. Okay, two things here. This was my buddy's monster clove. Look at the size of these. I'll break one off here. That is one clove. And I really wish the skin wouldn't have pulled off, but yeah, that's one clove, and these are absolutely enormous. That's a whole bulb. So planting this, hopefully the bulbs next year should be even better. Okay, I just got a good dose of organic fertilizer in here. You want to make sure it's organic. And I'm going to put enough water in to mix the fertilizer like it says. Okay, then I'm going to let this soak for about an hour. Except I'm going to let it soak for longer. You can let it soak to up to a day. And then we'll plant it later today. Okay, I'm going to use my little spade, which has measurements on it. So about halfway is 3 inches, which is about what we want to plant garlic. I might go a little deeper, only because the soil is just dug up and it's going to compact a bit. I'm going to reach in my bucket, grab a clove of garlic, root side down, and cover it up. And then I'm going to do that with the rest of them. Plant a little grid here of garlic, pretty close together. And then I'll come back with some peat moss and sprinkle it on and water them in. I just realized if I cover them up, I'm going to lose track of where I planted them, so left that one open. I'm going to leave the rest open until I'm finished planting. Okay, so I planted my rows. You can see them all dimpled out there. And they're not perfect rows, but it doesn't matter. It's garlic. I got about 50, maybe a little less, planted this year, so that'll be great if they all grow nice and big. I'm going to cover them up with a rake, dump some fertilizer on, dump some peat moss on, and then water them in. Peat moss is on. I'm going to use the back of the rake just to kind of smooth it out and cover them up. So I don't want to bring anything up to the surface, so that's why I'm using the back of the rake. And then I'm going to water.